Hey everyone, it's a Phoam Ranger here with another episode of Phoam Ranger Sports. This one we are recapping a game that the Boise women's basketball probably wish it could have done better in. On Wednesday night, they went to University of Utah, Salt Lake City, and wound up losing 58 to 91. Utah advanced to 7-3 on the season. Broncos dropped to 8-2. Was like a little promising after the first quarter because Broncos and Utah Lady Utes both scored 19 apiece on them, but Broncos fell apart in the second quarter and had trouble regaining the momentum they had in the first quarter and ultimately lost the second quarter 10-28 to go into half down 29-47. Then lost the third quarter 19-26 and the fourth quarter 10-18. The game was played in front of 2,182 fans. So yeah, the game the Broncos probably wish they could have shot and played a little better in, because I think this team, maybe if they played like the first quarter, shot like they did for its quarter, probably could have been more competitive. But it is what it is. In terms of player stats with Broncos, Maya Hansen played 21 minutes. She was 4-6 from the field, all of which were 3-point attempts, 1-2 from Charity Stripe, had 2 fouls, 5 assists, 1 turnover, 1 steal, and a team high 13 points. Natalie Pascal played 31 minutes, was 4-10 from the floor, 4-7 from beyond the arc, 0-2 from Charity Stripe, 1 board, 4 assists, 1 block shot, and 12 points scored. Tam Thompson had a cold game, playing 23 minutes, only was 3 of 10 from the floor, 0 from 3, 2 offensive, 5 total boards, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 steal, and 6 points scored. Livy Hunden played 23 minutes. She was also cold. She was 0 for 6 from the floor, 0 from 3, and 1 4 from Charity Stripe. Had 3 offensive, 4 total boards, 3 fouls, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 2 blocks, 1 steal, and 1 point scored. And a rare game from Danny Bates, 20 minutes, 0 for 8 from the floor, 0 for 3 from 3, and 0 for 2 from Charity Stripe, 2 boards, 1 foul, 1 turnover, 2 blocks, 1 steal. So I think this is probably the first time in Danny Bates' career, or at least the first time this season, maybe the first time in the past couple seasons, she failed to score a single point in a game. Morgan Maldonado off the bench, played 10 minutes, was 2 of 4 from the floor, 2 of 2 from Charity Stripe, 3 boards, 1 foul, 1 assist, 6 points scored. Josie Stedman played 10 minutes. She was 2 of 3 from the floor, all for 3-point range. Her first made 3-pointer was the first of the season for her. She had 1 board, 2 steals, and finished with 6 points. Kenna Garza played 8 minutes, was 2 of 5 from the floor, 1 of 3 from 3-point range, 1 board, 1 foul, 1 block shot, and 5 points scored. Jada Lewis played 10 minutes off the bench, was 2 of 3 from the floor, 1 offensive, 2 total boards, 1 foul, 2 turnovers, and 4 points scored. Izzy Harms played 19 minutes, was 1 of 3 from the floor, 1 of 1 from the 3-point range, 2 boards, 1 foul, 1 assist, 1 steal, and 3 points scored. Emily Howard played 9 minutes, was 1 of 3 from the floor, 1 board, 1 foul, 1 assist, 1 block shot, and 2 points. Kara Thompson played 9 minutes, was 0 from the floor, which was a 3-point attempt, 2 fouls, 1 turnover. 2 fouls, 1 turnover. And Mason Borchardine, 7 minutes, 0 for 3 from the floor, 2 offensive boards, 1 foul, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, and a block shot. Broncos ultimately had 11 offensive boards, 28 total boards, 14 fouls, 15 assists, and only 9 turnovers. They also had 8 blocks and 7 steals. So, even though they got basically dominated on the road, it was because ball control. No, they only, for the first time this season, first time I think the past couple seasons, they turned the ball over 10 times or less. Again, they only turned the ball over 9 times in this game, which is promising. So it was mainly due to a really cold shooting night for the Broncos as a team, not so much on ball control issues, because again, going into this game, they're averaging nearly 20 turnovers. only had 9 this game. In terms of shooting, they were 7 of 20 in the first quarter for 35% from the floor, 5 of 11 from 3-point range for 45.5%. Second quarter, they were 4 of 17 from the floor for 23.5%, 2 of 6 from 3-point range for 33%, and 0 for 4 from charity stripe. Third quarter, 7 of 13 from the floor for 53.8%, 4 of 5 from 3-point range for 80%, and 1 of 2 from charity stripe. Fourth quarter, 3 of 15 for 20%, 1 of 4 for 3-point range for 25%, 3 of 6 from charity stripe overall. 21 of 65 for 32.3%, 12 of 26 for 46.2% for 3-point range, and really abysmal 4 of 12 for 33% from the charity stripe. So arguably their worst game the past few seasons from the charity stripe. They only had 12 points in the paint, 11 points off Lady Utes turnovers, 8 second chance points, 7 fast break points, and 26 points off our bench. We did tie the game once, and there were 5 lead changes only in the first quarter, I believe. And then maybe a couple times the second quarter, but yeah. Lady Utes again, 91 points. Number 00, Lana White. Lanny White, I should say. 30 minutes as a starter, 9 of 16 from the floor. Perfect 5 of 5 from beyond the arc. 1 offensive, 9 total boards. 6 assists, 1 turnover. 23 points, a game high. Last need, number 2. 33 minutes, 6 of 10 from the floor. 3 of 6 from 3-point range. 2 of 3 from charity stripe. 1 board, 3 fouls, 4 assists, 3 turnovers. 1 block shot, 1 steal, and 17 points. Number 12, Chira Evans, 20 minutes played as a starter, 7 of 12 from the floor, 1 of 3 from 3-point range, 3 offensive, 8 total boards, 1 foul, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 15 points scored. Number 20, Reese Ross, 20 minutes played as starter, 4 of 6 from the floor, 1 of 1 from 3-point range, 2 offensive, 6 total boards, 2 fouls, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 1 block, 1 steal, 9 points. Number 23, Maddie Wilkie, as starter, 12 minutes. 0 for 7 from the floor, 0 for 4 for 3, 1 board, 1 assist, 1 turnover, no points. So the lone starter to, like Danny Bays, to not have made a single bucket and not have scored. Off the bench, number 1, Avery Helmstead, 23 minutes from the bench, 4 of 10 from the floor, 2 of 6 from 3, 2 offensive, 4 total boards, 1 foul, 2 steals, and 10 points scored. Number 6, Evelina Otto, 18 minutes off the bench, 4 of 6 from the floor, 1 of 1 from charity stripe, 3 offensive, 5 total boards, 4 assists, 1 turnover, 9 points. Number 14, Cameron Mafua, 17 minutes off the bench, 3 of 5 from the floor, 2 of 4 from 3-point range, 1 offensive, 3 total boards, 2 fouls, 2 turnovers, 2 block shots, 8 points. Number 10, Grace Foster, 15 minutes off the bench, didn't attempt a shot, 1 offensive, 4 total boards, 1 foul, 3 assists, 1 turnover, 1 block shot. Number 44, Sam Crispy, 7 minutes off the bench, 1 board, and 1 assist, didn't attempt a shot in the game. Number 15, Alessa Blanc, 5 minutes, 0 for 1 from the floor, which was a 3-point attempt, 4 rebounds, a turnover, and a steal. Utah Lady Utes, 19 offensive, 56 total boards, 10 fouls, 25 assists, 14 turnovers, 5 block shots, and 5 steals. In the first quarter, they were 8 of 20 for 40% overall, 3 of 8 for 37.5% for 3. Second quarter, they were 12 of 19 for 63.2% from the floor, 2 of 6 for 33% from 3-point range, and a perfect 2 of 2 from charity stripe. Third quarter, they were 10 of 17 for nearly 59% from the floor, 5 of 8 for 56.5%, 1 of 2 from charity stripe. Fourth quarter, 7 of 17 for 41%, 4 of 8 from 3-point range for 50%. Overall, they're 37 of 73 for 50.7% from the floor, 14 of 30 for 46.7%, and 3 of 4 from the charity stripe. They have 40 points in the paint, 15 points off Bronco turnovers, 30 second chance points, 5 fast break points, 27 points off their bench. So this was more of a really cold shooting game for the Broncos, and also a tough rebounding game for the Broncos. Again, they gave up 19 offense rebounds to Utah. Utah had 56 total boards. They only had 28 total boards and only had 11 11 offensive rebounds. Turns of points off turnovers. Broncos 11 came on 3 in the first, 2 in the second, and 6 in the third quarter. Utah had 5 points off Broncos turnovers second quarter, 7 in the third, and 3 in the fourth quarter for 15 total. In terms of second chance points, Broncos got all 8 of theirs in the first quarter. Lady Utes were a little more spread out. For their total of 30 was 2, 9, 6, and 13. Bench points, Broncos had 3, 10, 4, and 9 for 26 total. Lady Utes 5, 12, 4, and 6 for 27 total. Points of paint, Broncos 12 came on 8, 4, 4, 4. Oh. Well, that's a little misleading because that'll be 20, but yeah, just less 12, so yeah, we'll skip that one. Actually, I mean, the Lady Utes is probably more accurate. They're 44, 20, 10, and 6. In terms of fast break points, Broncos have 5 in the first quarter, and they're 2 in the fourth for 7 total. Lady Utes had 2 fast break points in the second quarter, 3 in the third for 5 total. So again, a real rough game for the Broncos. Had trouble scoring the ball and had troubles rebounding, and that led to a 33-point loss on the road. And dropped Boise State all time to 1-13 against Utah. And in the Gordy Presnell era, they're now 0-1 against Utah Lady Utes. It did snap their win streak, and this year against major conference teams, especially Big 12, they're 0-2 against those teams. Up next for the Bronco women is they will play tomorrow, the 13th, at 1 p.m. against Utah. So again, a really cold night and a rough night offensively for the Broncos. Gives them in a massive belt-to-ass kind of game for the Utah Lady Utes. And a dominant loss of the Broncos, 91-58 at the hands of the Utah Lady Utes on Wednesday night.